So now we're going to show you the graphs of the two different machines. The first one was a CLM36 that we ran the Faba Bean through to pre-grind it. And as I stated, that there's a certain specification grind size that we're looking for out of that machine. You can see the graph right here as far as what comes out of the CLM36. Then we take that material and run it through our Mac to separate the protein and the starch. So I'm going to overlay them for you. The first, I'm going to overlay this. This is the overs, which is the starch coming out of our Mac, which is the overs. And that's overlaying with the actual stuff that came out of the CLM36. And then the fines, which is the protein that comes out of the dust, this discharge out of the dust collector, is going to be this blue line. So you can see that the actual feed material that was introduced into the Mac that came out of CLM36 is pretty similar to what we have on the overs, the starch, and then we separated that, and then here's our fines. I'll show you really quick as far as what the fines look like. Here's the fines by themselves, which is the protein, and then there's our starch. So here we are at our Malvern, which is a particle size, Here we are at our Malvern, which is a laser infraction, and reads the particle size that we ran through our CLM36, and then we also analyze it through the Mac, which is the fines, which is the protein, and then the overs, which is the starch. So here you can see our graph, what came out after we ran it through our CLM36, and then here is our overs, which would be our starch coming out of the overs on the air classifier, our Mac 1, and then the fines, which would be the protein, is right there, and you can see all three graphs overlined with each other. If we just take a look at our fines by themselves, there's the protein that's coming out of the the dust collector, and then the overs, which is the starch, and that's the graph that comes out of the overs, which is the starch.